All right, friends, all you Rocket Lab fans and newbies out there, Rocket Lab just may now be turning a corner. Just today, they finished launching their second Electron launch of the year and their 44th total launch with today's mission. Now, today's mission was for Astroscale, a Japanese company, and what they're doing is they are launching their satellite Adros into orbit to make sure that they can start removing space debris in the future. So they're going to be doing some tracking and getting their analytics and their data, and hopefully in the future they will be able to utilize this for space and junk debris removal. Now, here's why I think Rocket Lab is going to be turning a corner this year very soon. And that is, there's a lot of upcoming catalysts, okay? We had the Chief Financial Officer, Adam Spice. He recently has stated that Rocket Lab is indeed looking for another acquisition. Think about it. They just closed that convertible note. They came into all this cash, and now they're going to use it wisely to continue to expand Rocket Lab's capabilities. Now, as far as the stock goes, I'm sure those of you that have been watching it, it's just been kind of, yeah, you know, and then sometimes it goes up and then it's just flat again. But this, I really think this is the year. I think this is the year that Rocket Lab stock is going to take off, because the Chief Financial Officer, Adam Spice, says there's a lot of upcoming things happening for Rocket Lab, okay? So we're going to probably have another acquisition soon. Rocket Lab is going to acquire and add on to its list of extensive acquisitions already. I believe they've already completed 4 acquisitions, other companies, and have included those companies into the Rocket Lab family. This next acquisition, I think, is going to be a pivotal moment for Rocket Lab, because I think it's going to tell us what they're planning on doing. Now, there's been talk that they want recurring revenue. So I'm thinking things like software as a service or applications, that kind of a thing. Like, for instance, SpaceX has Starlink. So what is Rocket Lab going to have? I think this next acquisition, we really need to keep our eyes open, because I really think it's going to tell us the direction that they're thinking of taking things. You know, are they wanting to expand their vertical integration for the satellites, or are they looking to acquire something more software based? I mean, this is going to be really intriguing, and that's why I think coming soon we're going to have a big pivotal turn, because we're going to have a better understanding of what Rocket Lab is planning behind closed doors. And I do think that they have a lot going on. Now, not to mention, you know, Cathie Wood, you know, the ARK Invest lady, has been snapping up shares at Rocket Lab, and for good reason. She knows a good company when she sees it. She spotted Tesla before Tesla got big, and she also spotted some other favorites of mine, such as Joby and Archer Aviation, which I also do videos on and will be doing videos on. So I do believe Cathie Wood has a good eye for future technologies that will be taking off, and Rocket Lab is in fact one of those. And you know, I think Rocket Lab, maybe, just maybe, they might even get into some kind of an AI type of thing. As you know, AI has just been completely blowing up bonkers, and it's just insane what AI is doing right now. I mean, some of you may have seen what was newly released, that Sora. You know, Sora is where it's like text to video, and that was just recently released, completely blew my mind. And you know, that's a big pivotal moment for us. That's like almost like them releasing Google or, you know, ChatGPT all over again. So this is going to be really intriguing what Rocket Lab comes up with as far as, you know, their recurring revenue. Is it going to be through AI? Is it going to be a combination of AI and software as a service? We'll have to see, but I know they're thinking way more than just rockets and just parts and accessories. They're going beyond that. They're definitely scoping out the big picture, and that's the direction that all the successful companies are going. You know, Amazon just doesn't sell products, people. Amazon sells, you know, AWS and software as a service. Now, another reason why I believe we are at an inflection point here with Rocket Lab is that it was stated also recently that they are on track with their Neutron build, and that is really important, because had they been delayed, I really think they would have said so. The thing I love about Rocket Lab, and I've said this many, many times, is that when they say they're gonna do something, they do it, okay?
At Rocket Lab, we do what we say we're going to do.
Now, I know other CEOs of other companies that are very ambitious, that kind of like overpromise and underdeliver, but not with Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab is very, you know, they're very cautious, they're very conservative with their estimates, and they prefer to be, you know, more conservative and then surprise people by overachieving. And that's what I like about them a lot. And, you know, I really think that that's also great for investors, because you see a lot of companies that are promising things, they're not delivering them on time, the timelines get pushed out. I don't think that's going to happen in this case with Neutron, and if it does, I really think that the Rocket Lab family will notify us and say, hey, it's not looking pretty, you know, things are going slower than what we anticipated, and Neutron's not going to happen. Now, surprisingly, to my surprise, they are on track, and that's huge. That's a big feat. So kudos to them. You know, kudos if you work at Rocket Lab. You guys are doing an awesome job. I just want you to know that. So all of us fans, we really appreciate you, and keep up the good work, because you have a lot of people rooting for you. As far as I know, we're at an inflection point right now. This year is a big year for Rocket Lab. It might even be their biggest year yet. Out of the whole entire history of the company, this might be their biggest year. Just between the acquisitions, the Neutron build, the fact that they're actually having a re-entry mission that, you know, it's going to be big, you know, as far as the you know, being able to control the re-entries. So this is something new for them, and they're going to be doing it. They have a lot of firsts this year. I'm really excited, and I'm sure you are too. And for all of you that watched the launch, I was watching it too. It was really exciting. I cannot wait to see when their next launch is going to be, how quickly the turnaround time. Okay, we just had a launch, you know, not too long ago at the end of January. They squeezed it in. Now here it is, February. They got another one in. Can they get another one in this month? I don't know. It's a short month. I don't see it happening, but maybe they can get 2 done in March. I can maybe see them getting 2 launches in March. So let's see how they pick up the pace. It'll be interesting. And always remember that you can find me here on this channel talking about Rocket Lab, eVTOL companies, space companies, and the like. So if you enjoy watching, be sure to click the like button and the subscribe button. And as always, until next time, invest long and prosper.